today, China and the US have the largest bilateral trading relationship in the world. It's somewhere in the region of 425 billion in exports from China to the US and around 125 billion from the US to China. It's staggering, the volume of exports. And yet what we started to see is a bit of a backlash in the US about Chinese imports into the country. It's perhaps driven by what's happening in the White House, that the US is focusing much more on the domestic agenda, including buying American. And 80% of Americans now would prefer to buy goods made in the US than even cheaper Chinese goods. So there is a real watch out there for China Inc. In terms of what China Inc. can do, Chinese businesses can do better in the US because they're not perhaps delivering in the communications way in the way they need to. First of all, they need to put heart at the center of their story. We find that with a lot of Chinese firms, it's about product first and foremost, rather than delivering a much more human story. Secondly, they need to be much more transparent. They need to be able to say, yes, we've got problems if they have product issues, and to be able to deal with it in a way that we find some of the leading experts do. And then thirdly, they need to be really authentic in what they're doing. It can't just be a CSR campaign. It has to be something that goes right to the very heart of the business.